Pokemisfitz on a Sunday night at 10:30. That's right. That's why you use the notification bell right there. Mandy Waddle made it in the door first. Sometimes I think you guys be lined up outside to get here. Mandy Waddle, welcome to the show. Welcome back. Karina. Well, we're gonna try to have a great stream. Karina, what's up? Where you been? Taylor B, our buddy from the Poke Homies official Rip and Ship Shop on Twitch and TikTok. Welcome here to the show. Abatha Bailey, well, welcome. Got a couple of new names popping up, a couple of cats I ain't seen in a while. Lord Charizard, that's my ass kicking this friend I got right now. Charizard, how you feeling, bruh? I am so glad you made it. Charizard, buddy, I be thinking about you all the time. Taylor B, I made a stop at the post office this weekend. I think they said your cards be there around Tuesday or Wednesday. I shipped out 4 orders. I'm not gonna lie to you. They said all of them was gonna be Tuesday, except one of them was Wednesday, and I can't remember which one they said was Wednesday. But yes, anybody out there in shipping land waiting on some shipping, Poke Fun Boys, Wayne, we sent a thank you card out to you. There's a card on the way to Wayne. I sent out to Taylor B. Charles Cameron had a couple of cards in there. They're marked. Ben Sharp got cards, and our buddy Joseph Selzer, one of our new misfits. Your cards already went out, I think. So, and Adam Ziller, if you are listening or when you make it to the show, you are next up for shipping. I got your cards set aside. We're going to make sure you make it to the mailbox. First part of the week. For anybody who doesn't know, we are the Pokemisfitz. I am the Poke Jester. We are a rip and ship shop. We have a Discord. Stop by the Discord. There's several different tabs in the Discord. You can show off your cards. You can self-promote. If you got something going on, post up a link in the Discord. The Discord's a real good spot to send us shipping information. That's where I gather all the shipping from. But it is Sunday, Misfits. Football is over. I'm sad. There's nothing to watch on TV anymore. We've been watching 80s movies at my house, so that's what we're doing now. No more football. It's 80s movies until fall. And then anybody who might be new to us, we have games you can play in the chat. You earn 1,000,000 points, you get a free $5 pack of cards. It's just that simple. And like I said, guys, we do this 3 times a week. We do it on late Tuesday night at 1 a.m. Wednesday, Tuesday morning. Wednesday night, Tuesday morning. And we do it at Thursday night, 1 a.m. / Friday, 1 a.m. And we do it Sunday about 10 o'clock. Like I said, the best way to keep up with us is to use the notification bell. And we always like it when you stop by the like button on your way in the door. It just seems appropriate to tap the like button on your way in. Miss Liz, welcome to the show. I'm glad you made it, Miss Liz. How you feeling? What have you been up to? We have been chilling here at the shop. Oh, now guys, I want to remind everybody we do giveaways here throughout the stream. All you got to do to be entered in the giveaways, be active in the chat when we do the Battle Royal, and you're automatically entered. Joseph, haha, what's going on with you, brother? We are chilling. Like I said, I sent your cards out this weekend on Saturday, and they said they'll be there Tuesday or Wednesday. I can't remember. Not gonna lie, Joseph. They said I sent out 4 different packages, and they said 3 of them would be there Tuesday and 1 of them would be there Wednesday. I'm not sure which one you was. I went to the post office, and I'm gonna be absolutely honest. I got the young guy. He's very nice. He seems to be very helpful, but he's not as knowledgeable as the lady I normally get. So I'm just crossing my fingers. I usually get the same lady when I go down there on Tuesday. So. We're gonna open up some cards for the shop. Don't call it contact. Don't call it content. We've been here almost a year. Anybody who don't remember, he's not been with us since the old school. That's our old school sign. Oh, Mr. Joseph, no problem. We appreciate you, brother. Hey, the shipping department is just one of the many services here at the Pokemisfitz Rip and Ship Shop. Matter of fact, ship is in the title. I'm just saying. And with shit being in the title, I mean, you have to actually live up to at least part of that. So it's one of the things I take the most seriously, for real. All right. Oh, that's for the shop. We're gonna share that code for the fastest typers in the stream. All right, here we go. Got a little red tomato sauce there, a little ketchup on your shirt. That's what I'm talking about. Got Lampent. Like I say, he's one of them ghost Pokemon. They're their own little weird creepiness. Rhydon. Thornton. Oddish. Boy, I'll tell you, I need to spend more time with Oddish. That's where I could. That's where I feel like my best time could be spent sometimes. Hanging with Oddish. There's old Growlithe. Old Seedot. Slugma. Tynamo, and there you go. That's a nice card for the shop. That's a Nessa Trainer Gallery. This is a super fat card. The hologram's real nice on it. It's real edge to edge. That's a good pull right there. That's all right. Good way to start the evening. Oh, Taylor B of the Poke Homies official Rip and Ship Shop. Yeah, this card's popping about $10 right now. So that's a pretty good shop card. All right. That's right. Taylor knows all about the shipping. We send some stuff out of Taylor's house about twice a month now. The postman probably getting sick of dealing with all of us by now. I'm telling you. My postal carrier is like a ninja. They are in and out. I barely notice them until DeFresh pops up. DeFresh, how you been? We was organizing the cards earlier, DeFresh. We ran into a couple of bags with your name on it. Oh yeah, this is our hit of the night so far. It's for the shop. We'll put we got to keep the sign, keeps us humble. Lets us know where we've been, how far we've come. All right, everybody. That is right. I'm super excited, though. Like I said, the shipping's been going pretty well. All right, now we talk about a lot of different things here on the Rip and Ship Shop, not just trading cards and trading card related things. Before we go any further though, let's remember we are almost at 200 subscribers. When we get to 200 subscribers, we're going to give this card away. I hope you guys are prepared for that. Look at that, look at that. That's the card we're giving away. For 200 subscribers, we are right around the corner from it. We are the Pokemisfitz Rip and Ship Shop. To be entered in that giveaway, all you have to do is be active in our chat when we reach 200 subscribers. This could be you. Misfits, all my OG Misfits especially, I want you guys to make sure you're a part of it. But yeah, guys, we got that coming up. We're right around the corner from that. But like I said, we talk about all kinds of things here in the chat. Books, movies, games, food. I swear we talk about food 2 or 3 times a week. I think I know everybody's favorite potato chip and pizza by now. And if not, I should. But as we continue to go on and grow in the Pokemon collecting universe and all those kinds of things, what is the Pokemon card we're all out there looking for? What's the card you want this week to fill up your set, to complete something? And I don't mean like, I know we all wanted an old school Charizard worth $100,000. I'm sure we all want that. But what's something out there out of the new sets like the Lost Origins or the Crown Zenith or the Silver Tempest? What's everybody chasing out there in those packs? I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna have to start buying some cards. I want a Radiant Alakazam. That's what I want. That's the card that I want right now. Every time I see him, I'm just like, man, I love this dude. He's a trip. He looks like he's living his best Pokemon life. Oh, my man Joseph said, Crown Zenith Pikachu Secret Rare. That does sound sweet, though. It's got a nice ring to it. Secret Rare. Sounds like something gonna be in the next Indiana Jones movie. Lord Charizard says Zards, of course. I think Lord Charizard only cares about one card. One character in general. Anybody who's just now getting here, if you've never been here before, just remember, we have a Discord. We love it when you hang out in the Discord. There's a tab where you can show off your cards, where you can show off your other collections. There's a tab where you can promote yourself. If you got something going on, if you got YouTube things happening, set up a link in the Discord. And Misfits, go check the Discord. Show some Poke love to all the supporters out there. All the people got their own thing going. You know what I'm saying? We get a lot of help from other people, so we like to show that support. Alright, Pokemisfitz, I don't know if you heard the news. I'm going to be the one to break it to you. I did not want to be the one. I did not want to have to tell you. This is sad times. Sad times. The groundhog's seen his shadow. That's going to be 6 more weeks of winter. So anybody who was hoping for an early spring, your hopes have been dashed by a groundhog. Holy smokes! Now, and I know I got some Canadian Misfits. I know that for a fact. I'm not gonna call nobody out, but I know I got a couple of Canucks out there. I recently just in the last 10 seconds heard that your groundhog might not be doing so well. So, bruh, if you guys are out there, let me know more about that. Let me hear something about that. That's so terrible. But yes, here in America, we are doomed to 6 more weeks of winter. Science be damned. The groundhog said so. So there you go. Now I do, however, 100% endorse the Bill Murray movie, Groundhog Day. If you've never seen that, as soon as we're done streaming, go watch that movie. That movie is fantastic. It's well worth checking out. It's awesome. But yeah, so I didn't want to be the one to break y'all the bad news. But yeah, so 6 more weeks of heavy coats and extra socks. And sleeping with your clothes on because it's too cold, you know what I'm saying, outside the cover. So, I just had to be the one to tell you. Anybody else out there? Alright, Pokemisfitz, tell me some other superstitions. I personally am sick to death of the groundhog. I think that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. I never liked that. Even when I was a kid, I thought that was goofballs crap. But tell me some other some other myths and legends out there that you guys know. Anybody know there's one about caterpillars, and depending upon the colors of the caterpillar, it'll tell you how long winter is going to be. Anybody else know any stuff like that? I found out. I found out in the last stream we had a bunch of hunters in the Pokemisfitz. I didn't know that. So what else do we got that's like the groundhog? Alright everybody, I know when you play the games in the chat, I know one of the things you get to do is gamble. I know you get to gamble all. How many misfits out there have been to an actual casino? Pokemon Collects, welcome back. Welcome back. That's right, if you know that theme song, you are really old and had to watch crappy TV a lot. So I'm just saying, now I'm giving y'all stuff. Welcome back, Pokemon Collects. We are right now, we're not just gambling all in the chat. I want to know how many misfits out there have been to an actual casino and got to gamble at the casino. Miss Mandy says, I have never been to a casino. I have terrible luck. Oh, there you go. Well, if you know you have the bad luck, the casino probably isn't the best place to go. I have, however, myself, luck be damned, been to a casino once. It was pretty fun. Lord Charizard, I know you, surely you have not been to the casino. Lord Charizard is a young man who lives the farm life. Joseph says, I have been, but I never walked out with a profit. Well, yeah, that's how the casino is set up, Joseph. I believe that's how they stay in business. So yeah, I feel you on that. I also didn't bring home no money. I'm not gonna lie. I ate drive-through when I came home from the casino. So Pokemon Collect says, I like the casino. That's the the craps table is fire. Man, Pokemon Collects, I've never played a game of craps in my entire life. I've seen a couple people play, but I've just never fooled with it. Oh, my man Joseph says I know how to roll the scratch off, though. Yeah. Man, Joseph, I have won a couple of bucks on the lottery before. Not enough to retire or nothing, but I've won a couple $100 off the lottery once or twice. Oh, Taylor B says now I need to hit the casino. I can hear it calling my name. Pokemon Collect. First of all, Pokemon Collect. The roulette is fire because if you hit that, it's the most random thing on the earth. There's absolutely no skill or that's luck. See, that's why I tell people all the time. I might bet. I'm willing to bet with you, but I'm not much of a gambler. Because if I bet with you, I probably think that I know something you don't. So to me, I'm not a gambling, I'm betting. You know what I'm saying? It's like playing poker. Playing poker isn't as much gambling as it is, you know what I'm saying, the skill of knowing the players and the cards and things. Now, roulette is just random though. That's just some real luck right there. Charizard says, or have I. Charizard, don't be getting yourself in trouble. The chat lives forever. Hey, if you've been to a casino, you might want to keep that quiet. Hey, but for real, I feel you. Hey, that's just fun though. Mr. Latoris Freeman comes sneaking in and said, I have been, and it is a gift and a curse. Sir, welcome to the show. I think the gift and the curse would definitely be a good way to describe that. Oh, Pokemon Collect says I was piggybacking. I feel that. Says you gotta pick a color and spread a little love around the table every time you bet. Yugioh, where have you been? Welcome back, Yugioh. We are talking about taking a trip to the casino. Have you ever? If you never, tell us about it. I'm over here knocking everything over real good for everybody. All right. Like I said, now I have been to the casino. Strangely enough, I went with my mom. So my mom is a lot of fun, like I've said before. She's a very fun lady. Welcome back. Welcome to the show. I'm just glad you guys are here. Play the games in the chat. Earn the 1,000,000 points. Get the free $5 pack of cards. It is so simple. Oh, yeah, you know what? And that card is specifically saved for our 500 subscriber giveaway. We get 500 subscribers. We're going to give that thing away. It's going to be fantastic. And it's one of the Pokemon that I have the hardest time saying the name of. So I'm not even gonna lie, I don't even try to say the name this week. I might skip that till next stream. But this is for our 200 sub giveaway. And we're gonna open up a pack of cards for the shop. Sometimes we call it content. Sometimes we just call it for the hell of it. Alright, now. Similar but different, but not even the same. How many out there? How many Pokemisfitz out there? How many Pokemisfitz out there have ever been to the circus? The circus is something that used to be real big when I was younger, when I was a little kid, and it kind of died off as my kid got older, and I ain't really heard much about it since then. How many Misfits out there have been to the legitimate, real deal ass circus? Lord Charizard, we don't know where you went. That is called butterscotch fisting energy, and I don't recommend that you Google that. Yugioh says, I've been to the casino, but I left the money behind. Derek Reyes! Derek Reyes, you are here just in time to answer life's important questions like, have you ever been to the casino or the circus? That is our trivia questions for the day. And they're not even really trivia questions. They're more like friendship participation lessons. That's what it is. It's how we get to know everybody. Toji Dodgy Maru, you know, I love that goofy dude. Toxapex. The Earthen Sealstone. I mean, that's not nothing I wouldn't get super excited about type thing. Alright, though. Oh, Charizard, I'm pretty good. I'm all right. I'm ready to get this work week started. I work 6 days this week, so I'm ready to get a regular week started and get to the weekend. Man, I like a couple days off. I'm tired, but I'm always tired. That seems to be a constant thing with me. So, and Pokemon Collect says, not since I was a kid. I'm sure you're referring to the circus. Man, yeah, Pokemon Collect, I ain't been since I was a little kid, dude. I remember going, that was kind of fun. Now, Joseph says, I have been and had the chance to take my kids. Now, I did get the chance to take my daughter, though. I'm not going to, I do remember that, but like I said, I don't remember the circus coming around as often when she was a kid. Like I said, when I was a little kid, oh, if it was the fall, because you knew the circus was in town, like it was a thing, like you just knew. Oh, and yes, Miss Mandy Waddle says, I have been to the circus at the Cincinnati Gardens. The used-to-be Cincinnati Gardens. Holy smokes, Charizard says, I'm not feeling the clowns. Oh, wow, Joseph says he might have caught the last Shrine Circus. Oh, at least for that particular one. All right, yeah, well, I'm glad you got to catch them, though. Yeah, Charizard says clowns are the devil. How do you feel about McDonald's then, Charizard? There's usually a clown posted about front of there. Well, yeah, I guess they might have retired him. That's also showing my age again. Oh, Yugioh says, when I was a kid, I got to go to the circus a lot with my friend and his dad. Well, that's a good dad, though. That's awesome. Like I said, man, when I was a kid, I went all the time. And that was, oddly enough, that was something my mom was into doing. She liked that. It's Go Ghetto. Well, welcome to the show. I love trying to get y'all's names right. I'm glad you're here. Glad you made it. We are right now talking about going to the circus and the casino. And have you ever been? Welcome to the Pokemisfitz. Holy smokes, Lord Charizard is gonna dip his toe into the pool of love. Charizard, best of luck to you. I got a crush on a girl. I'll try not to talk to her. I just avoid her. I'm scared. This is the girl I got the crush on. Haha, I'm just kidding, guys. We pulled this card out earlier today for the shop. That's the hottest card that's been pulled all day. That's the mark to beat. Yugioh, I think you're absolutely correct. The circus is like an ultra rare card now. It ain't around like it used to be. It used to be a really big deal. Entertainment's weird now. Joseph, no, absolutely not. Do not stop trying. Any one of the Misfits OGs that's been in the chat for a while can tell you the way you really, really get it in. You just got to be active and you be here with us as much as you can and keep grinding. Eventually, you get enough points that the losses don't matter, and you can grind your way up. Man, once you get the ball rolling, it grinds up pretty quick, actually. Lord Charizard says I'm nervous. Well, I understand, Charizard. I was young once. I was nervous once before. But I don't know. It's kind of weird. In case you guys can't tell, I don't really have a problem talking to people. So I think my biggest problem comes when it's time to shut the hell up. I think that's where I cause the most trouble. Joseph, how does the Battle Royal work? Well, if you're in the chat, you automatically get a little icon, or what's it called? Called an avatar. That's what it is. I always forget that word for some reason. That movie's so big right now, you'd think I wouldn't be able to forget the word avatar. But yeah, so you get a little avatar just randomly. There's first generation Pokemon available. You type in the name of the Pokemon. I think you put an exclamation point in front of it. And you can get one of them first generation Pokemon. You can select your own. And that's how we do all our giveaways and stuff. We hit the Battle Royal up, and winner gets whatever we're giving away. And all you gotta do to be entered is be active in the chat. And it's a lot of fun. I don't know. It works a lot better than the random number generator we started with. And it says the Fresh has won the Battle Royal. Do we have a pack of cards for that? Okay. To Fresh, we was just talking about that earlier. Some of our Misfits seems to be a little luckier in the Battle Royal. We're wondering if y'all got like a secret magic or something. Holy smokes, Charizard! Now listen, Charizard. Okay, listen. I am not trying to be a negative Nancy here. I just want to ask a question. I want to be honest. Did you or did you not tell me that you broke your leg? How are you going to dance at the prom with one leg? Holy smokes, Charizard. Man, you know what? I'm gonna be worried about you tomorrow, brother. I'm gonna be thinking about you all day. You know what, Charizard? I hope she says yes too, but if she does not, just remember that some advice that some other wise person said sometime, because I don't have a whole lot of wise advice on love, let me tell you. The Jester barely knows about Pokemon cards. I can't be expected to know about love as well. Because I surely don't. Going to the prom. Charizard, it's been so long, the prom. Prom is Friday night. What? Wow, man. Week's notice. Okay, you might get that on. Charizard says, I have my ways of dancing. Alright, Pokemisfitz, that's what I want to know right now. Defresh, these are your cards. You're the winner. I'm going to save your code for you. Alright, now we're moving on topics, Misfits. That's what we're doing right now. We're moving on. New topic. This is what I want to know. Pokemisfitz, how many of y'all out there can dance? If it was a dance contest to save the universe, if Thanos came down and said dance for it, could you save us? How many Misfits out there can dance? Charizard says he can, and he's only got one leg. I'm just saying that's the bar. Can y'all reach it? Now that is Lemon Starburst Energy, and it always makes me happy. There's Haunter, Poliwhirl. Oh shit. Little Licky. Getting a little sticky. Gilgar. Joseph says I lose the fastest. Joseph, I'll tell you what. The Battle Royal is fickle. Oh, reverse hollow Malamar. Alright. Fresh. I'm not going to say that that was, you know, anything that resembled fire. It does, however, add to your bag. It does do that. Eugene, well, I don't know what song we gotta get it off. That's crazy. Charizard says, up till now I have not been able to dance, but I'm hoping that by Friday for this young lady I will be able to impress. Good luck, brother. Like I said, if I've said before, I've never said the Jester cannot dance, and I'm not even about to try. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Yeah, Charizard, if all else fails, the advice we're getting is just do the two-step. Miss Liz says old school dance movies. And some of this. Oh, Miss Liz says she can dance a little bit. That's what she's saying. Oh, Charizard, absolutely do it for the fun. That's what you do it for, man, especially when you're young. Holy smokes, Christopher Mars came in out of nowhere and said, I can do the Charleston. Christopher Mars, I am going to have to call that bluff. I'm going to need to see that somewhere in the Discord or otherwise. Let a brother know. Welcome back, yeah. And Pokey Jones. That's amazing. Welcome to the show, Pokey Jones. The Pokey Jester says hello. Pokey Jones, we're asking them. We're counting it down. We're trying to figure it out. How many Misfits we have. And if you're with us now, then you're one of us. Christopher Mars, we're trying to figure out what's good. We're trying to figure out who can dance. DeFresh says, I do that. DeFresh says he can dance. Let's see it, DeFresh. Post it in the Discord, y'all. That's what I need to see. Get in the Discord. I need to see y'all breaking a move, busting a move, however you do it. Ms. Mandy Waddles says that she thinks that she can dance. However, from a distance, it might look as if she is possessed. So that can be a problem if you're in church. And that's right, Miss Liz says two-step is the way to go if you can't do anything else. Charizard, you heard it here first. Excellent dancing advice on the Misfits Rip and Ship Shop. Hot collecting cards. Great conversation. Holy smokes, what more is there? I don't know. Holy smokes, Charizard says I have a harp. Do you mean like a mouth harp, bro? Do you play the harmonica? Oh, no, you can't go wrong with a guitar, Charizard. I'm just going to tell you that. Ladies like a guitar. Pokey Jones, you are welcome, but you still got to let us know, can you dance? If it was up to you to save the earth with a dance, could you do it? And Miss Mandy says go with the harp. And that's advice from a lady. I'm just saying, Charizard. You know, the Poke Jester is but a humble man. I don't really, you know, I can't say I really know the ladies. I mean, I'm sure my wife would agree, so. Miss Liz! You know, we haven't talked about food in almost a solid 35 minutes. It might be time to talk about it. We might be time to get it in. Charizard says, I'm gonna go with the harp. Charizard, follow your heart. I'll tell you that. Using the harp, while utilizing the harp, follow one's heart. And Pokey Jones says, not really. Pokey Jones, do not feel bad. The Pokey Jester, that is myself. I cannot dance, not even a tiny, tiny little bit. The heart will go bye-bye. You're so funny. Zax War! Holy smoke, Zax War! With a name like that, I am sure you can dance. Zax War, that's the question right now, is how many of the Pokemisfitz can dance? If it was up to you to save the universe, like Guardians of the Galaxy, break it down with the feet, could you do it? Holy smokes, Christopher Barr says, I've been saving my dancing. It's been a while. And you know what, Zax War? Why limit it to Pokemisfitz for life? As I've told y'all, my plan is to live forever. So far, so good. I'm right on track. But no, like I said, I cannot dance, and we just found out that Lord Charizard is multi-talented, plays multiple instruments. Misfits, if you can't dance, can you play an instrument? And Zach says I could dance before my body gave out. Holy smokes, my body is made of spaghetti. I can no longer break a move, bust a move. I don't know why I'm breaking moves. I can't bust them today. I don't know what's going on. All this talk of dancing has me sad, Misfits. I'm not gonna lie. I cannot dance. I don't have that level of coordination. Charizard, you got a long week ahead of you, brother. We're glad you was able to make it at all. Get some rest. Let them know where you was. We're glad, man. We're glad you made it, Charizard. I hope you're feeling better, brother. Good luck with your crush. I hope she knows what a fine man you are, because we love you here at the Rip and Ship Shop. Up on the roof, trying to help the family fix a hole in the roof. My man fell off, got a broke leg. Charizard, we appreciate you, brother. Well, Zax War, I don't know if they have a competition on TV for that yet. However, if they ever do, you're going to be the one we call to represent for us. J Murder says, I want to learn how to play, or not play, I want to learn how to dance the tango. You know what? And that's a well-established dance, and that'd be a lot of fun. People would know what you were doing. I've always wanted to learn how to do the Thriller dance, but I don't have like 50 or 60 other people that want to learn with me, so that's been a problem. Pokey Jones says, if I was 20 years younger. Pokey Jones, if I was 20 years younger, all the things I would try to do again, let me tell you. I agree, though. Zach says, yeah, good luck with that. Charizard, yeah, we're all pulling for you, brother. The Misfits have you in their thoughts. You know what, Zax, for that definitely sounds like a sketchy website. Not that I have ever visited that particular one personally. However, let's not dig into the Jester's search history, okay? Let's just leave some things buried under the stones they need to be buried under, okay? Pokemisfitz Rip and Ship Shop. Holy smokes, on a Sunday. I don't know if you can have any more fun than this on YouTube. I don't think you can. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm biased. All right. J Murder said, or the salsa. Man, J Murder, I'm going to be honest. I think both of those dances would take a high level of coordination that I'm not sure I possess. Especially not in the feet like that. My hand-eye coordination is actually way higher level than you might think. But my foot-eye coordination, no. Miss Liz put it out there. She said it's about the La Passion. And that's how you do a real tango or a real salsa. Miss Liz, I agree. You gotta have the La Passion. to get it in there and make it pop. Holy smokes, Ken X marks the spot. Miss Liz says, how did I go down in points? You know what, Miss Liz? The points are a fickle, fickle mistress. And I tell you, they just, sometimes they have a mind of their own. Ken X, we're taking surveys, we're doing questions. We're wanting to know, Ken X, can you dance? I think we may have covered this one before. This is always a popular subject for me, though. I always think it's funny. Dancing is such a weird thing. You either can or you can't. It's one of those deals. Ken X, I also, the Pokejester also cannot dance. That's definitely something I will just probably never, ever. A genie could rise up from the lamp and grant me 3 wishes, and one of them couldn't be that I could dance. I promise you that. Christopher Mars. Yeah, you buddy, you keep your hands full. We talk about that a couple of times. Man, good luck. Keep your eye on them. Listen, if they get quiet, that means they're up to something. As long as they're making noise, at least you know they're not. At least you know they're not killing each other. I swear. And Yugioh brings up a valuable point on your way in the door. It's always a good idea to hit the like button. I'm gonna let y'all think about that. Ken X brings up a good point. This is some very lively music, and it is made by people who make music non-copyrighted so that we can use it. We really appreciate you guys out there. making the non-copyright music so we can play it in our background. All right. Here at the Pokemisfitz Rip and Ship Shop, we also collect cards. And sometimes you gotta open some to find some. Can't catch them all if you don't get some. That's how it works. So we're gonna open up a pack of Silver Tempest for the shop. Seeing what we got hiding out there in the universe. So far, we pulled this really nice Nessa card. It's been the hot pool of the night, as it were. Pokemisfitz, I want to thank everybody who comes and hangs out with us in the chat and helps support us by using the like button and things like that. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we got. Miss Liz says, how do I get one of the giant cards? That was a weird card, Miss Liz. It came in like a rare, it wasn't rare, but it was like a collector's set or something. It was like a special promo thing. But when we get some more in, we'll definitely let you know. We got some more stuff. We always got stuff like that coming. We always got new cards on the way. We're always on the lookout for different kinds of cards that we think might be popular here at the shop. We try to keep it going in the fun direction as best we can. Swablu. That's such a weird one. I don't care for that one. Swirly. This reminds me of Candy Crush for some reason. Uh-oh, there's something good hiding. I've seen it. It came peeking out. There we go. That's a Gardevoir. That's a Trainer Gallery. And a hologram Forest Steel, which ain't super fat, but that Gardevoir is pretty nice. A little tiny bit heavy on the right. Although that's not for me to say. I'm not that guy. Alright. Ah, Joseph, and we will be here and we will be available. Ain't no problem. Like I said, man, I sent you out this weekend, and I can't remember if they said, man, like I said, I sent out 4, and they said a bunch of them was Wednesday, and they said one of them, or they said they were all Tuesday arrivals, and one of them was a Wednesday. And I was like, okay, but I can't remember which one they said. I said I was trying to keep the boy focused on sending them to the right address. He was a nice guy, but he's a little young, so he was he was impressed. He knew more about the Pokemon cards than I did. He was super hype about that. He was a little distracted by the fact that I was sending out cards. But guys, like I said, anybody who doesn't know, in case you're new to us, never been around before, you can do pre-orders. You can order the cards in advance, and we'll be opening them up first on the next stream available. We do that. Alright, Pokemisfitz. It's Sunday. I go back to work tomorrow. We got a giveaway coming up soon. Stay active in the chat to participate in the giveaway. Anybody who doesn't know, we do giveaways throughout the broadcast, throughout the stream. And all you gotta do to be entered is be active in the chat. Now, anybody who is new to the Pokemisfitz Rip and Ship Shop, here at the Rip and Ship, we store cards indefinitely, just as long as you need us to. If you spend $25 with us, shipping is free, and otherwise, shipping is $8 inside the continental U.S. And shipping is also available upon request, and usually takes within a couple of days to get them in the mail, depending on when you request, but you know what I'm saying? And that is how we do it here at the Pokemisfitz Rip and Ship Shop. And like I said, guys, we do have a Discord. Join the Discord. Stop by, chat with us, let us know what's going on. We try to be in there when we're off a stream as much as we can. There's a spot to show off all your cards. We love it when you get in there and show us some of the cards you're chasing or that we should be chasing. Maybe show off what you got. We have another tab where you can show off different collectibles, any type of collection you got. And we have a self-promotion section. I think it's one of the coolest sections we got. You can go in there and post a link to whatever it is you're doing or somebody else you think that's cool. And then the Misfits can go in there and click on that, and we can go show some love and support to everybody else like they do us. I know Taylor B, our buddy from the Poke Homies official Rip and Ship Shop on Twitch and TikTok. I know there's a link in there for those guys. I know our buddy Miss Megan, the Poke Princess. I'm pretty sure she has a link in there to her paranormal YouTube channel she's trying to get going, or she probably got it going by now. It's been a while since she told me she got that going, so. But you guys go in there, check them out, show them some love. I know our buddy Lord Charizard is in there. He's got his own YouTube Rip and Ship Shop kind of thing going on. Or I'm not sure if he rip and ships or he just rips, but he's got a bunch of stuff going on over there. Like I said, so get in there, check us out. It's also the best place to send us shipping information via private message. That way. That way I can actually mail you your cards. All right, Pokemisfitz. We already know how many of us can dance. We already know. Oh, Poke Jones says you can't found me. Poke Jones, we'll keep looking. We've had that trouble once or twice before, and we usually work it out in the end. Gohan 513. Whoop whoop. Indeed, sir. Whoop whoop. Gohan, before we move on to the next subject, I'm going to ask you, you're going to finish it up for us, you're going to round it out, you're going to be the last one, you're going to let us know. Gohan 513, do you think you can dance? If you can dance, then you ain't no friend of mine. Or if you can't dance, that's so silly. J Murder, throwing down the gauntlet. Poke Jones, coins and points are the same thing. I believe that's how they work. Alright, Misfits. So now I know how many of y'all can dance. I know about how many of y'all can swim. But what I want to know now, Pokemisfitz, can y'all sing? How many Misfits out there secretly feel like they're the next Beyonce? How many of y'all sound like The Weeknd on weekdays in the shower? I want to hear more about it. Go on, says I don't dance, but I shoulder lean. I feel that. I feel that. Go on, 513. I was once told that gangsters don't dance, we boogie. And that's what I stick with. I stand by that. I stand by that. Holy smokes, Christopher Mars says, not only can I sing, but I can play the guitar. Christopher Mars, there are a bunch of people in my family who can play the guitar. I am sadly not one of them. Oh, wow, choir, okay. Christopher Mars, what's your favorite song to sing? Oh, Joseph, absolutely 100%. I am the #1 selling act. I sell out every day in my car. Standing room only. Me and the audience in the car, brother. That's 100% correct. And no, you're absolutely right. I've never ever really had what it takes to sing in front of anybody. Pokey Jones says I sing a little of the country music. Country music. I don't know what country that's from. No, Pokey Jones, I'm giving you the business. Like I said, I like to sing. It's a lot of fun, but I'm definitely not. I'm definitely not ever going to be known for it because I'm with Joseph up there. Nobody's going to see me do it. So, very few people have ever got to hear me actually try to sing. Pokemisfitz, the Battle Royale's getting ready to start. I hope y'all's ready. Holy smokes, Christopher Mars, you said anything by Sublime is my voice range. Anything by Sublime is fantastic. I used to tell people all the time, and back in the day when there was a CD book in people's car, like, if you're a certain age, you remember that when you get in the car, they had a CD book in there. And when you get in, Sublime was a CD that was in everybody's book, man. Holy smokes, Miss Mandy Waddle says, in high school, I had my own band. I sang and played guitar in front of people. That's amazing, Miss Mandy. Like I said, I've never been quite that brave. And Miss Liz, Streamlabs is fickle. it doesn't be messing with me a lot. Doing a lot of stuff I wanted to either. I feel you. Yes, Joseph. All you have to do is be active in the chat, and you are entered. There will be an avatar at the bottom of the screen that should have your name over top of it, and then the little avatars battle it out. And Christopher Mars coming down to the wire. Got a couple competitors left. Yeah, actually, Joseph, you're automatically entered. Yeah, once you're active. So it says Christopher Mars won the Battle Royal. Like I said, I get to see that information, guys, just a second or two before y'all do. Christopher Mars, you are the winner of a fine pack of Lost Origin cards. Christopher Mars, I wish I could sing some Sublime songs. I'm going to tell you. You know what's funny, Christopher Mars? I like a lot of the... Joseph says I don't see the avatars. They're at the bottom of the screen. That's weird. I don't know why you don't see them. I don't understand that, Joseph. That's really bizarre. But a lot of the songs I really like from when I was a teenager and stuff, and I like to sing them, but I can't hit them registers and stuff. I like a lot of big hair music, but some of that stuff is harder to sing than you think it is. Joseph says I only see it when it starts and ends. Joseph, I don't know what's going on with that. That is pure weirdness. We're going to have to dig a little deeper. Holy smokes, Christopher. I am not going to gloss over the fact that you had a band in your teens because I find that impressive. Okay? However, we need to talk more about your mom's band and what was the name of it. I need to know the name of your mom's band. That is awesome. Your mom had a band. That is the coolest thing I think I've heard all week. Moms with bands are the chronic. I'm just saying. Alright, Christopher Mars. This is the pack of cards you won from the Battle Royal. We're going to hide your code just in case that's important to you. If you play the game, I'm sure you'll want to keep it. Alright, that is the Blue Raspberry Energy. You know we love that. Got a Hirayama, an Arcphone, Medicham, Lickitung, Horsey, Shuppet, Shellos, Growlithe, a Reverse Hollow Seadra, and a Greedent. Clearly none of those cards are going to be the one that enables you to buy a new home. However, Christopher Mars, they are here with us at the Rip and Ship Shop. Gonna close out and refresh. Yeah, you know what, Joseph? Give that a shot, brother. I hope that does work. I don't want you out there unable to enjoy the full potential of the stream. Oh, I can share the code. Good job, Christopher. Look at that, though. Ha! Yeah! Type fast. And upside down. You gotta do both today. You gotta do both today. Unless it's a Pika gifted to the last buyer. All right there. And look! There he is. He stops by every once in a while. His name is Eric the OG. Eric! Brother! Where have you been? And you gotta tell us a full-length story about it, because otherwise we won't know. The story I make up probably won't be as good as the truth. Because we all know the Pokejester is a storyteller, not a fact checker. That's how I does it. Joseph, we're glad you're back. Let us know if the restart has the issues cleared up. Holy smokes, Poke Jones says I pulled a Unison and a Lugia V last week. Oh, I'd like to see that Lugia. I mean the Unison too, but or the unknown too, but that Lugia definitely. Get that in the Discord, Poke Jones. We love to see that stuff. All right, there we go. Got the coins popping in the right direction, hopefully, and got the avatars back where we can see them. That's what we like. Eric says, I just woke up. Eric, it's a little late to start the day, but it's a good time to get a jump on tomorrow. We're glad you're here. We're glad you made it. Awesome, Joseph. Awesome. Got your coins. Got the avatars popping. Boy, you know what? And just in time for the second hour. That's right, guys. We do this for about 2 hours a night when we do it. Holy smokes, Christopher Mars. You just said your mom was famous. I swear I've heard of Problem Child. That sounds very familiar to me. I mean, yeah, I'm old enough to know who Steppenwolf is. That's amazing, Christopher. Wow. Tell your mom we said, hey. That is awesome. I said, my mom's a lot of fun, but she don't play no instruments, and she definitely not... my mom did like music, though. She definitely did, but... yeah, that's amazing, Christopher. Wow. Christopher Mars, like I said, I'm a one-man band in my car every day on the way to work. I karaoke pretty hard, so I think that's as close as I'll ever get to singing in front of anybody. But you know what? Anybody who doesn't know, and there are only a select few misfits who do know, here at the Rip and Ship Shop, we do respect music, and especially bars. And, like I said, for those that don't know, we know a little bit about music here. Not everything, but we know a little bit. That's also something we chit-chat a little tiny bit about in the chat, along with food, recipes, favorite snacks, anything to do with trading cards. And we talk about football when it's football season. However, like I said, football season's over for me. I'm done. I'll probably watch a little bit of Super Bowl, but I'm like, eh. I'm ready for the season to start over. All right, and if you didn't know, there's a description somewhere that would have told you. We got astral radiance cards also here at the Rip and Ship Shop. We're going to open up some of those for us now. We've opened up a pack of each for the shop. We pulled some decent cards out of all 3 packs we've opened. I'm just saying. All right, let's get it popping with code, secret code. Oh, it's got that weird card. I don't really care for this card. I think it's bad luck. Oh, Christopher Mars. I feel you, brother. I feel you. Holy smokes! Joseph said, what's my favorite cake? My favorite cake is what's available, Joseph. I love cake. I'm not a super fan of pie unless it's chocolate pie. But anything made out of chocolate and the jester will eat it. Especially chocolate cake. Midnight May 101. Did I know that Garth Brooks' favorite car was a Camaro? I did not know that. I knew that Alan Jackson was crazy about a Mercury. But I did not know anything about about Garth Brooks and his car preference. Welcome to the show, Midnight May. I don't know how you found us, but I'm so glad you did. Yeah, Miss Liz says banana cream pie. Oh, Miss Liz, I would have to give you all of the banana cream pie. I would probably never fool with that one. Joseph was talking about a homemade pineapple upside down cake. I haven't had one of those since my grandmother was around. And she was very stingy with a recipe, let me tell you.
I wear a few different hats.
Midnight May 101. Welcome to the show. We do survey questions throughout the broadcast. Today we're trying to find out how many of the Misfits can dance and sing. Tell us which is your secret talent. We're going to do a little content here. Open up some cards for the shop. Absolutely, Jay Murder is correct. I am mildly diabetic. I could actually die from chocolate, theoretically. And if you left me alone with enough, I probably would. That's not a theory. That's just real. I cannot be trusted with snacks. We already know that. Reverse Hollow Worder. And a Rampardos. Not quite the fire. Go on 513 says, I want to know who has beat Ark Survival. First of all, that's a trick question, Gohan. Anybody who knows anything about that game, and I know very little, but I do know that you don't beat that game. You survive it, Gohan. That's what you do. It's Ark Survival. It's not Ark beat me. It's not Ark I beat you. It's Ark Survival. And it's very time consuming. I know that as well. Nobody's ever beat that game, Gohan. That's a myth. Pokey Jones, we're glad you made it to the Discord. Like I said, there's always something fun going on there. There's always something new to do. Like I said, that's where we send all the shipping information and stuff. And that's a good place to show off your... Man, I swear, Misfits, I'm going to quit saying that, but eventually I'm going to get pictures of my Hot Wheels. I have a small handful. I'll post them up in the Discord and show off for you guys. Like I said, I got them. I had them displayed on the wall, but I got them down. I got them put down in a box, so I don't see them as often as I think about it. So I kind of walk by them a lot. Yeah, Mighty May says there was 2 of each animal on the Ark, and they all survived. Mighty May, go on 513 is referring to a PlayStation game called Ark Survival, and there's way more than 2 of each animal. I promise you that. And wow. And there's a lot to survive on that game, let me tell you. Miss Mandy Waddle says that game wasn't fun for her. She ate poop. I don't even know how to respond to that. Joseph says, has anyone played DayZ? Joseph, I have not. And Gohan, I don't know who eats poop on a game. Apparently just Miss Mandy. I don't even know what button you would push to do that. Probably the B button. I don't know. Holy smokes! Miss Mandy says I was trying to pull a prank and leave the flaming bag of poop on someone's doorstep and ate it instead. That's what we call a hot toddy. It is to be avoided. Miss Liz says somebody about to roll up on them. Holy smokes, Miss Liz. We don't want no smoke here at the Rip and Ship Shop. Only if the smoke comes from the fire cards of the Misfits themselves. That's the only place we want the smoke. Oh, now that look. Hey, there you go, Pokey Jones. Let me get in there. That Lugia V is nice. I want to say we pulled one of those, but it's definitely been a while since we did. If we did pull it. I'm pretty sure we did, though. Man, we pulled some pretty good cards here at the Rip and Ship Shop. I've been pretty impressed. When I first started doing this, like I said, anybody who doesn't know, I've only even been into Pokemon since August. When I started doing this show with my friends, the original host, the lovely and knowledgeable Miss Megan, the Pokey Princess, was doing the show. She had a scheduling conflict, so I stepped in, and that's when I started learning about Pokemon. I came in very fresh, and I was very interested to see just how often you would pull a good card out of a pack, because I'd never really pulled cards before. I really didn't know, and I'm pretty impressed with how often you can pull a good card, man. You don't you don't gotta dig forever. I mean, now some of them cards they don't call them rainbow rare for no reason, or secret rare. Yeah, look, here we go. I do believe, look, I think that's that card right there. That's one of the cards we pulled for the shop, too, no less. All right. That's how we do it here. That's Pokemisfitz Rip and Ship Shop.
12 hours of uninterrupted pain relief. Aleve.
Holy smokes, Midnight May wants to know, do you know the first video game was invented in 1958 by physicist William Higginbotham? No, but I went to school with some Higginbothams, and that's pretty amazing considering the people I went to school with. But what was the first video game, Mighty May 101? Since you're taking us to school, you're doing it 101, let us know, what was that first video game? Was it Pong? Was it Pong? I think it was Pong. You pulled him on the wedding anniversary, Pokey Jones. That sounds like a wonderful wedding gift, wonderful anniversary present. You know, Christopher Mars, I do like that card, and you know, I think they're taking away this yellow border on some of the cards, and I'm kind of cool with that. I think some of the cards will look cool with a different color border, maybe. Ninja Fresh said bong, like Jay and Silent Bob. I mean, Pong. Yeah, the Fresh, that's definitely going to be my guess on the first game ever, first video game ever. That's the first one I remember ever hearing of. But as a kid, though, like I said, I did have access, lightweight access to an Atari, like a 2600, so I played like River Raid and Combat and Pitfall. Holy smokes, Pokey Jones, 13 years. That's amazing. Congratulations. Happy anniversary. You said that was on the 2nd, so that just passed. Wow, that was, you know what? And that's a wife who really knows her husband. That's fantastic. That's amazing. Mighty May says it was a arcade tic-tac-toe. Wow. I had no idea. I'm going to keep my eye out for one. And a lost and found. So that's amazing. Tic-tac-toe. Well, that kind of makes sense, though. Tic-tac-toe is pretty well known. DeFresh says Skyrim is the GOAT. DeFresh, I've seen a lot of Skyrim. I've never played any. But I have watched my friends play quite a bit. Like I talked about this before, the Jester doesn't get to play a whole lot of video games. I think my favorite video game, like I said, is probably Dr. Mario. And my favorite, most recent game is called Dead Space. I like Dead Space a lot. Which I hear they're remaking, which I'm super excited about. Joseph, I have never played the Minecraft myself, but I know that's an extremely popular game. I know a lot of people play it. It just first as my character's conjuration is level 100. The fresh, that is nice. I'm just saying, 100 out of 100, you can't get no better than that. Joseph says, I got whole worlds with cities. Joseph, I'm going to tell you what, like I said, I know some people who play that Ark game, as Gohan had mentioned, and they just have such an expansive land mass of castles and dragons and whatnot. There's just a lot going on in them games. Mighty May 101 says they just remastered Dead Space. Well, holy smokes. Mighty May, I'm going to be honest, Dead Space 2 is my very, very favorite of the series. I like Dead Space 1 quite a bit, but when they changed the controls up a little bit from 1 to 2, and normally I hate that with my whole heart, but man, it really made the playability so much better. Joseph says I put in that work. You know what? I think a lot of us have that game out there that, you know, from Angry Birds all the way up to Minecraft, that you've just, you know, you played it a little too much maybe, or that, you know, if you could get paid for it, you could probably buy a house. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's always, you know, my generation especially, man, we all got a game we like that we play like that. Holy smokes. Light up dance floor. That's amazing, Joseph. That's crazy. Christopher Mars says, I just got 100% of the new God of War and started the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Oh, you 100%? Okay. Man, my brother's the Final Fantasy guy in the family. He loved me. That was his absolute chronic. Pokey Jones says I play the Farm Simulator. That's amazing. DeFresh says I filled up a fireplace with diamonds and greater soul gems. DeFresh, that sounds like a hell of a... That does sound like a fireplace. Holy smokes, Mighty May 101. You are absolutely speaking my anger, speaking my language. Yes, non-ghost girlfriend before she loses the eye. You know, and I carried his body all the way to her just to show her how seriously I took it when he poked her eye out with that screwdriver. So that is amazing that you would say that. Yeah, dude, Dead Space 2, super fantastic. I just absolutely love that game. That's my very favorite. 100 hours, oh my god. Wayne Manor, that's hilarious. Christopher Mars, if you have pictures of that, we're going to need to see them. Joseph says, I also got into Division and Destiny as well. Man, I've heard about them, but like I said, I've never really messed with them. But like I said, you guys don't ever want none of the Dr. Mario smoke. That's about all the Jester's super good at. But like I will play some Dead Space, though. I don't care. I mean, I beat that a couple of times on a couple different levels. I have a lot of fun with that. And it was one of the, like I said, it's one of the very few games where I was happy when they changed the buttons around from game to game. I was so happy. And I also played Resident Evil 2 quite a bit. That was one of them odd games I just absolutely played the crap out of. Now, I don't know how many of the misfits out there... Oh, J Murder says Scarface the game. J Murder, it's Goodfellas or nothing. Not Goodfellas, what was it? The Godfather? The Godfather, man. That was my favorite gangstery game on the PlayStation, Xbox. Christopher Mars, when you get a chance, yeah. Eventually, my daughter did take over my game system briefly, but she only played one video game ever. She played the King Kong game on the Xbox, and I don't know why. But as far as I know, it's the only video game she literally ever played, even just to this day. But she loved that game, so I thought it was so funny. You know, speaking of video games, I don't know if we have any Madden fans out there, but I did recently hear that the Madden signed up rights to the word NFL and everything to do with the NFL a long time ago. But I hear that contract is getting ready to pop up, and they're getting ready to start making different brands of NFL games. So I think we're going to have some competition to Madden out there soon. I'm interested to see how that turns out. Yeah, and I was the best at that game. Mighty May 101. I feel you. Man, and you know what, though? And that, to me, if the game is fun, it's something that just, it makes you, you know. I used to come home from work and just play Resident Evil for 2 hours just for the hell of it. I would try to beat the whole game as fast as I could. That was just what I did every day. That was my little wind down. How many misfits out there have seen the trailer for the new Mario movie coming up? It looks like it actually has something mildly to do with the game. It looks like it's going to be really good. Holy smokes, Pokey Jones says, my wife is the gamer. She is not to be taken lightly. Beat the Kingdom Hearts 2.5 in 2 days. Wow.
Disney characters and shit.
I mean, yeah, I've seen the Kingdom Hearts before. That's a pretty good little game. Holy smokes. Christopher Mars said Tecmo Super Bowl. I was so bad at that game. God, I wanted to play that. I wanted to be better at that so bad. I used to play it all the time. But I was just never good at it. My favorite one was NFL Fever. That was my very favorite one. It was on Xbox. It was so you could cheat. Oh my God, you could cheat. Pad your stats. All that. It was so bad. Joseph, I absolutely agree. It really looks like they're going to get this movie right. And I am super happy. I mean, I'm a Sonic fan. I'm a big Sega guy. You know, if you pick a side, if that's what you want to do. But I've always wanted Mario to have a better movie, man. I think he deserves a good movie. Mike Tyson Punch Out. J Murder. I love that game. I was really bad at that too, though. I would always get beat up pretty quick. But it was fun to play. I'd always try to play it. I'd play it for hours getting the shit kicked out of me. I couldn't help it. Yeah, Joseph. And you know what? And it definitely looks like something that you can take the whole family to. And it's not going to be too... I mean, a lot of movies nowadays try to hide a lot of jokes for the adults in the subtext and stuff. And they don't really hide the joke as well as they think they did. So the show ends up... Or the show or the movie ends up being a little more adult than it needs to be. Christopher Mars, I'm going to tell you a secret. I know a little tiny bit about Zelda. Not a whole lot, very little. But I do know that the fan base is absolutely serious and might cut you. So I'm just going to tell you that if they make a Zelda movie, they better make it right, lest they be forewarned. Okay, that's how I feel about that. Holy smokes, the Battle Royal has begun. Be active in the chat to be a part of it. That's all you gotta do. And in case you didn't know, you definitely want to jump the Pokemisfitz avatar first. Or J Murder. If you see J Murder, get an extra kick on him. Take him down. But I watched a sketch from Saturday Night Live about an hour or two before I came on, and they were making fun of the new Mario movie, and it looked like it was actually really funny. They made it like a dystopian future, so it was kind of a trip. Holy smokes! The Battle Royal has a winner, and I know who it is. Pokey Jones, you're the winner. Now, Pokey Jones, I'm not sure if you were here earlier to hear the spiel, but I'll go ahead and put it out there. Here at the Pokemisfitz Rip and Ship Shop, we store the cards at the shop as long as you need us to. If you want the cards shipped to you, if you spend $25 with the shop, shipping is free. Otherwise, shipping is $8 inside the continental U.S. Most people just build a bag and ship out later after they've spent the $25. That's how most people do it. But if you pull something hot fire and you want it right away, we understand that too. Like I said, that's about $8, and shipping is upon request. You send us the info in the Discord. You send the Pokejester a private message. I'll add your address to the file, and we'll get your cards shipped out to you. Usually within a couple days, we'll get them in the mail. All right, here we go. Pokey Jones, welcome to the Misfits. If you're with us, you're one of us. You got the aluminum foil energy. Looks something like a disco ball. Got a Nuzleaf. Got a wind-up arm. Got a Hirayama. An Apom. A Roselia. A Goomy. Meditite. Squovit. Reverse Hollow Machita. And a Rhyperior. And you know, that might not be the kind of card you're ready to spend $8 to have shipped to your house. However, they will look nice when added to your collection on down the line. Pokey Jones, welcome to the Misfits. Yeah, a little love for your binder. Pokey Jones, you have a bag with us now. You're so official. You might as well buy a t-shirt. Which I just became reacquainted with the fact that that's an option today. I was dying laughing. I was like, oh wow, I should get one of those. But we do have merch available. And we'll get some links to that kind of thing set up. You guys can rock official Pokemisfitz apparel. That could be awesome. I think I would look really good in a Pokemisfitz t-shirt, I'm just saying. Now that I remember that's an option. We got that going when we first started the YouTube, and I just totally bypassed on it in my brain. Alright, Pokemisfitz. This is the Rip and Ship Shop. I am the Pokejester. We're down to about 30 minutes. We call it last call, but sometimes it's more of a call to action. Usually when I say last call, y'all just start buying cards for the next 45 minutes. Completely disregarding the word last call. And I feel it. So this is the call to action, Pokemisfitz. We got 30 minutes of stream left. If you was thinking about getting some of these Yu-Gi-Oh cards, some of these Crown Zenith cards, Astral Radiance, Lost Origins, Silver Tempest, now is the time. Otherwise, hold your peace until Tuesday when we return. Or you can always pre-order, which will still open the cards up on Tuesday either way. Holy smokes, Pokey Jones says I have close to 100 cards to be put in the mail on Monday. Pokey Jones, I need to know, are you the one mailing out the 100 cards, or are you waiting on 100 cards to come to you in the mail? To be put in the mail. You're probably mailing them out, that's what it sounds like. Pokey Jones, the jester feels your struggle. Let me tell you. They are sick of looking at me at the post office already. And if I had to guess how many cards we've sent out so far, I would definitely say we've sent out at least 100. Probably more. I don't know. We've sent out several packs. That's what I'll say for sure. Pokey Jones, I feel that. Oh, waiting. Wow. Wow. Oh, yeah, Pokey Jones, are you waiting on the cards to come back from grading or something like that? Or are you just a, do you frequent a bunch of other channels? Wow, 100 cards? Oh, Pokey Jones, I'm just going to tell you, you can share all 100 in the Discord. You can share a top 10. You can share a top 25. But definitely share the top number 1. Share us your best card, definitely, at least. Okay, from a stream. All right, Pokey Jones. Pokey Jones says, I'm a veteran of the Rip and Ship Shop circuit. That's how you get it in, Jones. All right. Mighty May 101. Well, it was fun. Have to go. Or have a good night, y'all. Mighty May 101, we're glad you made it. We hope you could make it back again. Like I said, we'll be back. I get off Tuesday. Well, we call it, it's 1 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday is what it is. But it's Tuesday night at 1 o'clock and Thursday night at 1 o'clock. Definitely stop by the like button on your way in or out the door. If you haven't already, hook us up with a subscribe. When we get to 200 subscribers, we're going to give away this bad boy right here. All you got to do is be active in the chat when we reach 200. And Mighty May, definitely hit that notification bell. We want you to come back and kick it with us next time. Glad to meet you. Maybe we pick up a couple of new people every time we stream. We grow a little bit every week, it feels like. That's a part of what makes it so much fun here at the Misfits Rip and Ship Shop. Alright, Pokemisfitz. Alright, Pokejoe says, all of my extra bucks helps a friend and some goes to the boy next door. Alright, well, Pokey Jones, they say that charity starts at home, and I definitely believe in that, and kids next door, hey, that's good sportsmanship, man. We appreciate that. We like that out in the world. Well, weird. Sadly, the Jester doesn't have anything that resembles extra bucks. So, my card collection is also suffering at the moment. Normally, I am a huge Pikachu fan. But because the Radiant cards are so amazing, they're just my absolute favorite cards I've ever seen. They grow on me every time I see one. The Pokejester is officially chasing the Radiant Alakazam. That's my card. That's the one I want. And I want some of the other Radiant cards along the way. That'd be fine. But Radiant Alakazam is my buddy. Our friend Adam Ziller, who hangs with us all the time, is next up for shipping. He has one in his collection. I'll go ahead and show it off to you. I don't remember what set he comes out of. I think he's out of the Lost Origins. I'm not positive. But that's my favorite card going right now. I think he's amazing. The Double Spoons is awesome. Charles Cameron, also known as Pokehomie Snorlax. How you doing, brother? I hope you're feeling better. Our buddy Charles Cameron was under the weather for a while. He is also a member of the Pokehomies official Rip and Ship Shop on Twitch and TikTok. Charles Cameron, how you been, brother? What's going on with you? Pokey Jones says I got one of them cards that blow the mind. Well, Pokey Jones, until you share it in the Discord, it's a theoretical card. No, I'm just giving you stuff, bro. Yeah, show in the Discord, man. Let's see what you got. Joseph says I have a few thousand doubles with a lot of VMAX Vstar doubles as well. Gonna start making some mystery packs. And what would people opinions on that be? Well, Joseph, that raises a lot of questions, and there's a lot to unpack on that one. Now, Joseph, you can always go to our Discord. There is a buy, sell, and trade cards section. I believe that's where that would best fall under in the Discord. But we are also interested in hearing more about that plan. That sounds pretty interesting. Miss Liz. Yeah, Miss Liz wants to know what the mind-blowing card is, too, there. Pokey Jones, what do you got? Let's see it in the Discord. But yeah, mystery packs to sell. Yeah, Matt, like I said, in the either in the self-promotion section, if that's something you do on a channel or otherwise, or maybe in the buy, sell, trade card section, hit them up in the Discord, brother. Miss Liz says I hit 1 million again. Miss Liz is a true grinder. Miss Liz, I will get your cards out at the end of the night. It's coming up soon. Pokey Jones says I just posted. An original shadowless Charizard. Is that what I'm hearing about? Is that what I'm seeing here, bruh? That is pretty amazing. Pokey Jones, what is an estimated value on a card like that right now? Holy smokes, Taylor B says, Mom is almost home. Charles Cameron, I hope you're listening. In case you can't read it, hopefully you can hear it. Charles Cameron, Taylor B says, Charles, Mama almost home. She went to West Virginia. Almost heaven. Blue Ridge Mountains. I don't know all the words. West Virginia. I'm just saying that's how the song goes. Y'all know it. Pokey Jones, that's a pretty smoking card. And my mind is pretty blown. I'm not going to lie to you.
Someone sold one for $1.
That doesn't seem appropriate for $1. Pokey Jones is feeling a $500 value is more appropriate.
There you are, but someone actually sold one.
That is wild. $500 man, that's amazing. I tell people all the time that, you know, people don't think about these Pokemon cards as being something of value, but they really can be. Oh, say 500 raw. Well, Pokey Jones, then my question now is, if you had to give a guess, what do you think it would fetch under a grading scale? What do you think you could get it graded out as? Just to dabble in that arena. I like looking at the cards and seeing if I think they're heavy left or right or stuff like that. I like seeing if I think they're centered. But I don't know if that's something I could do professionally. That'd be fun though, I think. Miss Liz, people, it's just that easy. All you gotta do is stay in the chat, be active, be here when we get here, and you can grind your way up to 1 million points and get a free pack of cards too. Miss Liz, I believe that's a pack of Lost Origins or Astral Radiance or Dragonball Z. I believe those are the 3 $5 card options off the top of my head. Pokey Jones says you believe it's a 5 or a 6. Now, what I want to know now, Pokey Jones, is, okay, it's a 5 or a 6, but how many cards are out there that could possibly be higher? Like, sometimes 5 or 6 is the best card available of that card. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's only 5 or 6s out there type shit. And Miss Liz says she wants to go Astral Radiance. I feel you, Miss Liz. I feel you. And Joseph says, I am up to 70,000 so far. Joseph, you'll be at 1 million before you know it. I'm just telling you, it happens out of nowhere. Like I said, Ms. Liz can tell you that. She's grinded her way up there a couple of times. Our buddy Eric the OG's done it a couple times. Taylor B's done it. Mr. Jeff. Ben Sharp. Liam Scott. I could call these names out probably 3 or 4 more times. But we've had plenty of misfits make it to the top. And that's right, J Murder. In case you guys didn't know, I am the Poke Jester. This is the Pokemisfitz Rip and Ship Shop. And J Murder is all other departments of the Rip and Ship Shop. So, and he is an avid collector and does have a really nice collection of his own. So, J Murder is the unsung hero that chooses to stay in the background for the most part. But without him, we wouldn't have a Pokemisfitz Rip and Ship Shop. So I could always give Murderous props. That's my dude. And this is something we do together, so. And yes, he does have some really nice cards. Way nicer than my sad little collection, but that's okay. Because I'm going to get me a Radiant Alakazam, and then my collection will be popping. And I'm the kind of person that I don't care what you got. As long as I got the things I want in my collection, I feel like my collection is the best. That's all it takes to make me happy is what I want, not what other people have, so. Alright, we're going to open up a pack of Silver Tempest for the shop. Miss Liz has chose Astral Radiance for her 1,000,000 point pack. I got her put off to the side. We're going to open her up here in a minute. Alright, Miss Liz. We're going to get technical on you. Got to end the stream with 1,000,000. So, when we make it to the 2-hour mark, I got your pack put aside, though. It's got your name on it. You're right there at the crest. We're going to draw it out and do some drama. Call it the suspense. Joseph, do I have a binder collection? No, sir, I do not. I have a small handful of cards that have been mostly donated to me from other misfits. Up until August of 2022, Pokemon wasn't something that was even remotely on my radar. I had a friend who was watching other Rip and Ship Shops on TV, and to be completely frank, I was inspired. I said, you know what, I think I can do that. And I got into it because my friends were doing it. I just like hanging with my friends and stuff. So I guess that's why I do it. I don't, and I've learned a lot as I go along. And I've been really fortunate because I think the Pokemon community is just super friendly. I hope to someday have a binder. But as of right now, like I said, I have a small handful of cards that have mostly been donated. So I get to live vicariously through the misfits. You guys pull all the hot cards. And I get to see them in live in person and stuff. But I don't get to keep them. Pokey Jones says, I'm going to blow this Discord up. That's how you get it in, Pokey Jones. Got some more pictures in the Discord, guys. Go check them out. And Joseph says, yeah, Joseph, I believe the only real wealth is friends and family. And I have some of the best friends and family in the world. So my friend was like, oh, you think you can do that? And I said, I sure do. And like I said, too, though, in case you've never heard the story, my friends will call you out on things. If you tell my friends that you can dunk a basketball, They don't deny it. They just go get a basketball and they say, show me. So that's how we do it around here. So I try to do my best to host a little show. And I come at it, too, in a way from like a reaction video thing. Because a lot of this stuff is new to me. So everybody gets my honest reaction. And it's been a lot of fun, man. Like I said, the Pokemon community is amazing. Fletchender, reverse, and a literal ice cube at the end. To go in the cup. For the Rip and Ship Shop. It's okay. Sometimes the shop pulls a cold card. That's just how it goes. Holy smokes, Joseph says, I am only missing 20 cards from the complete Darkness Ablaze set, but it's starting to seem impossible to pull my binder love for the set now. Man, Joseph, when you get down to that few cards, yeah, man, it seems like it would get real, it could get real tedious trying to pull. And I mean, okay, and if you think the 20's hard, I bet the last 5 are super difficult. And to me, though, that's where, buying the cards separate would come in. Man, you pull as many as you can. You know, out of 100 cards, you pull 75 or 80 of them. And then if you have to, you just go buy the other 20 or 30, man, if you had to. That's probably how I'd say probably the best way to actually catch all of those cards, you know what I'm saying? But I know it's probably easier to say, too, because the 20 cards that are hard to find are probably super rare and probably expensive. So that's probably how that works out. Yeah, but like Joseph, I'm kind of a bizarre cat. I'm a little weird. I kind of want the weird things that I want. So I just want some Radiant cards right now. That's all that's what I want. That's what I want a set of. I want a set of Radiant cards. If I could snap my fingers and have a set of something recent, if I could snap my fingers, I'd take a set of old school first editions, but buy me a house, and retire. But if I could just have something more, something more achievable, man, I'd take a set of Radiant cards. I've really been liking them. They're really just dynamic, and I love the hologram pattern on them. Look at the Radiant Charizard, for example, out of the one of the Japanese packs. It's got that awesome writing on it. And that's the other thing, too, though. Now there's two different kinds of Radiants. There's this one, there's the American ones, and the Japanese ones. But yeah, the Radiant cards, man, they're on a different level to me. I just think they're really nice looking cards. I think that's what the hologram card should have been the whole time. Holy smokes, Jason. Oh my God, Joseph. Buying them fresh off the truck. Joseph, I used to work at Walmart briefly. For like 4 years, briefly. And when I worked at Walmart, like I said before, I collect Hot Wheels a tiny bit. And I would catch them fresh out the box, bro, and just be digging in there for something new. Oh, Pokemon Go Radiant Blastoise. All right. There was a weird Radiant card we pulled the other day, and it was out of the Japanese pack. And it looked like a lunchbox with 2 spikes on it, or a bus or something. I don't know what the hell it was. But even that card looked cool. I mean, even being something weird. Alright, guys, we got about 10 minutes left. The burning question, can Miss Liz hold out and make it to the end of the stream with 1,000,000 points? Who's going to win the Battle Royal at the end of the broadcast? Will we reach 200 subscribers in the next 10 minutes? Who knows, people? You know what? Only the shadow knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men. I'm just telling you. And I am not the shadow. I am the Poke Jester. We are the Pokemisfitz. If you're with us, then you already know you're one of us. And I'm sure you've already hit the like button on your way in the door. Our channel does really good. We get plenty of views and watch hours and those kinds of things. Likes is always something you got to try to push and keep up. YouTube appreciates that. The almighty like button. Christopher Mara says, I'm so close. I'll definitely hit it this coming week. That's right, Christopher. All you got to do is be here, be active in the chat, play the games. It's really all about participation. It's not about payment. It's about participation here at the Pokemisfitz Rip and Ship Shop. Pokey Jones, let me get up in here. Into this Discord. Oh, I like that little Cleafa, though. Everybody like, you know what, though? Everybody likes Blastoise. I like Blastoise, too, but he's super popular. Oh, that Charizard is nasty, though. That is nasty. Unknown is weird, though. I like Unknown. But now that Charizard is absolute nasty, though. It's okay. That Mewtwo. Is that like the first time Mew popped up? Man, he's pretty cool looking. When did Mew first come out? Or Mewtwo. There you go. Pokey Homies Snorlax, a.k.a. Charles Cameron, one half of the Pokey Homies official Rip and Ship Shop on TikTok and Twitch, was playing Sea of Thieves when he could have been hanging with the Misfits. Charles Cameron. No, I'm just giving you smoke, brother. You know we love you. I hope you're feeling better. Charles Cameron was under the weather a couple weeks ago. He said it wasn't that big a deal, but we were worried for you. We're glad you pulled through. You know what, Joseph? That sounds like a fantastic idea. Pull the binder out. Post the cards in the Discord. We love it. Holy smokes, Pokey Jones says that bad boy's from 1999. Party that way. That smokes. That's fat. That's fat. Gohan513, I echo those sentiments. I am also hungry. I could use a little chicken. I don't know about the bourbon, Miss Liz, but I could definitely use the chicken. Joseph, I like the steak part. The rest of that I don't know. I would have to say maybe. Alright, the Battle Royal is going to be for this pack of Silver Tempest. We're going to open some Crown Zenith for the shop. Try to keep the fire going in the right direction. And Gohan says I'm eating a chicken bacon ranch bowl right now. Gohan! I'm over here starving. And you want to rub it in like that. Alright, Gohan. We see how you are. Going to bring up food, but not bring enough for the rest of the class. And Pokey Jones says, I'm cooking a burger with sauteed pepper and onions tomorrow night. Pokey Jones, there's no time like the present. And I just want to remind everybody that the Pokey Jester is up to receiving food. So if you want to mail me some of these awesome items, some snacks, that is a thing you can do. We do love candy here at the Rip and Ship Shop. And Christopher Mars says breakfast for dinner. That's very popular at my house as well. And Derek says ham or cheeseburger. Derek, I would like cheese on my burger. But if you ain't got none, I will still probably eat the regular hamburger though. I do like ground beef. You really can't do ground beef wrong to me. Joseph says, how do I get a shot at becoming a mod? Mr. Joseph, that is something you just got to hang out and see how it turns out. One of we only have a couple of mods, and one of them's a guy named Mr. Jeff. And Mr. Jeff hung around for a little while, and just one day he got a wrench. It just kind of happened out of nowhere. There is no specific qualifications. It's just more of a how it vibes or whatever. All right, cards for the shop. A little red tomato energy. Luxio, I kind of like him. He looks like a Nightcrawler ripoff from the X-Men. And the Lost Vacuum. Looking for something hot for the shop. Bidoof is definitely not it. And Miss Liz says, now I'm even hungrier. I feel you, Miss Liz. I am starving. As soon as we're done with the stream, the Jester's going to go eat a peanut butter sandwich. There it is! For the shop. That's a Radiant Charizard. We are the Pokemisfitz Rip and Ship Shop. I am the Poke Jester. And that's just some of the hot cards we pull here and there. And now here at the shop we have one of each. The Japanese and the American version. And I'm just going to tell you, the Japanese version is slightly brighter. But the American version is still pretty nice. And the Japanese version does have that awesome gray silver border. That's still super nice though. And the shop has been pulling the good cards tonight. Yes, Christopher, I agree. That is a pretty nice pull. And, you know, even I could use one of those. Like I said, the Radiant cards are my very favorite. That was a good end of the night pull for the shop. The shop pulled all the hot cards tonight. That is what's up, people. I mean, we like to pull the cards for you guys. But, you know, to catch them all, you got to get some of them. So that's how it works. Alright, those were our hot pulls of the night. Good and bad news is they were all shop cards. Miss Liz, I'll tell you what, that was some awful good luck. And we do wish we could spread that around. Alright guys, we're down to about 2 minutes left. Stay active in the chat so you can participate in the final battle royal of the evening. We don't want nobody to miss out on that. Alright, it's getting ready to begin. You're about to be airlifted to the battle zone. I hope you're ready. It's going to be this pack of Silver Tempest. That's what you're fighting for. That and Pokemon supremacy on the battlefield. That's right, Joseph. The Battle Royal is sweet and it is on its way. You know what, too? And it's bizarre how much computer power it takes to run them avatars. And we had to switch computers 2 or 3 times to keep them things going, man. They are a trip. I love them to death. I'm so glad we got them. All right, good luck, everybody. Just remember, sportsmanship counts, except in the Battle Royal. Pokey Jones says I'm out. Like I said, my screen stays a little bit ahead of you guys, so I can see the last 2 competitors. I don't want to give nothing away, but it's going to come down to the wire. Holy smokes. We definitely have a winner. I'm going to let it reveal itself before I write on the pack. Gohan 513, our resident Dragon Ball Z guy, who also has been known to pull hot Pokemon fire. Yeah, is the winner. Let's see what we got right now. Oh, go on. I showed your code. I probably shouldn't have. We'll owe you a code if you're a code saver. Got that Vstar card. Aquanid. Stonejourner. Golbat. Rufflet. Vulpix. Growlithe. Drowsy, not to be confused with Snorlax. It's a cheap knockoff. Miss Drevius. Holy smokes! Radiant Jirachi. And a Lugia V card. That is really nice. Here at the Misfits Rip and Ship Shop. That's a double banger. And you know I love these Radiant cards. I've been talking about them all night. I talked them right on up. Gohan 513. That is the way to be. That is right. That is what you call the double banger, Gohan. Let's get some identification here on these cards. I like to keep that legit. Alright, Gohan 513. And the Radiant Jirachi. Like I said, I love these Radiant cards. They look like they have so much texture to them. Look like you could scratch them, make the little sound, you know what I mean? No problem, Gohan. Thank you for participating and being active in the chat. Like a true Misfit OG. Oh, Gohan, no problem. We will save you the bulk. That's what I believe they call it. All right. Gohan 513, winner of the Battle Royal. And a couple of hot cards. And some mediocre cards to go with it. Gohan, welcome to the Rip and Ship Shop. You're here all the time. Welcome to the winner circle. Miss Liz. She is our grinder. In case y'all didn't know, the best way to keep up with us is the notification bell to let you know every time we go live. When we go live, you play the games in the chat. You win a free pack of cards when you earn 1,000,000 points. Miss Liz has chosen Astral Radiance. Miss Liz, this is you right here. Let's see what you get. Hot fire for Miss Liz. Gohan just pulled some pretty hot cards. Let's see what we get from the NyQuil pack. With a Bronzong, and a Roxanne, a Curlia, Psyduck, Togepi, Magnemite, Ralts, Sneasel, Reverse Hollow, Kamado, and a Leafeon. Miss Liz. Better to win them than buy them in a situation like that. However, they did say catch them all. Alright, Pokemisfitz. We want to thank everybody who stopped by and hung out with us tonight in the chat. All of our new people, all of our OGs. Like I said, guys, download the Discord. Hang out with us there. Send us your shipping information. Show off your cards, your other collectibles. Miss Liz, we're going to throw this in as a part of your winnings there for your 1,000,000. Comes with a Riley on the back. Just to even that out a little bit. We don't want you to grind up 1,000,000 coins for nothing. So Miss Liz, call that a consolation card for our girl. Alright. Now, like I said, guys, hit us up on the Discord. Show off your cards. Show off your other collections. Buy, sell, trade cards amongst each other. That is in a buyer beware situation, of course. I want to take a moment out and thank Miss Mandy Waddle, Karina S., Taylor B., Abith Bailey, Lord Charizard, Miss Liz, Joseph Stelzer, DeFresh, Pokemon, Collects, Latoris Freeman, Yugioh, Derek Reyes, It's Go Getta, Christopher Mars, Pokey Jones, Zax Ward, Ken X, Gohan 513, Eric the OG, Midnight May 101, Charles Cameron, the Pokey Homies official Rip and Ship Shop on Twitch and TikTok. And anybody else I forgot, I hope I didn't. I try to keep track of you guys so I can shout everybody out at the end. We want to thank everybody for stopping by. We are the Pokemisfitz. Use the notification bell. We'll be back Tuesday night. Just remember, you got to catch them all. Ain't no better place to start than here at the Misfits Rip and Ship Shop. Until next time, we'll